Welcome back to UICast. Today, I'm going to demonstrate how to use Datawrapper to create a map showing the housing rental distributions in New Zealand. This video will be a little bit complicated by combining the data analytics and the map analytics. So first of all, we will download the New Zealand rental data and using the stack function and pivot table of Excel to create a data set which can be transferred to Datawrapper to create the map. So first of all, we Google search MBIE rental bond data of New Zealand. And in the rental bond data, the first link is the monthly updated rental bond data from 1993, and it is about 1.5 megabytes. So the data look like this, which is a common stacked data file. So it's quite difficult to identify which location the territorial authorities rent in different months. So as we have demonstrated in the first data analytic video, we can make use of Excel pivot table function to convert this stacked data file into a panel data set. So let me try to do it again. Click Insert, Table. Then it suggests the full table, including the first row as the header. If correct, then click OK. So you convert the stacked data file into a table format, and then click Insert again and click Pivot Table. And it will create a new worksheet to contain the pivot table. So in this particular case, we would like to show location as the first column in territorial authorities, and time as the horizontal. So if you would like to limit to say data only after 2017, then you can choose years as the filter and select multiple items, unclick all, and limit it to only the recent 6 years. So in each year, you can expand to include all of their quarters. And now there are median rent, geometric median rent, upper quartile and lower quartile, and the standard deviation of weekly rent for you to show. So let's say, for example, we simply want to show the median rent. So drag the median rent variable into this box of values. Then you have to click the arrow, value field settings. And this time we just want to show the figures of the quarter. And you can also format the number, say, in no decimal place, and 1,000 separator. If it's correct, click OK. So it looks something like this. Say, for example, Hamilton City in 2023, Q1, the weekly rent has increased to 520 in comparison with just 417 in the first quarter of 2019. But then in the territorial authority location variable, you will find some rows are not showing the TA, say, for example, this O and this one NA. So if we do not want to include them, then we can click this arrow, and then we can unclick those territorial authorities that we do not want to be included, and then click OK. So now we have cleaned the data set which can be mapped by using Datawrapper. So if we try to copy and paste all the data territorial authorities into a new worksheet and paste. So let's say, and do not need the total and the grand total. So now it becomes a panel data set with the first row as the TA, territorial authorities location. And then here shows the year and the quarters. And the data has been updated to 2023 Q1. So it looks very good. Now, let's go to Datawrapper and copy this data set into Datawrapper to map the distribution of New Zealand's rand. So let's go back to this Datawrapper, create new map, and there are 3 types of map. Last time we have demonstrated how to use locator map, and this time we would like to plot a map showing the distribution of housing rents in New Zealand. So I suggest to use this Choropleth map. Click it. And there are 4 steps again. And the first step is to select your map. And in Datawrapper, it provides New Zealand territorial authorities map. Here, say, for example, you will find New Zealand territorial authorities is 2018, which is good for us to use. Then you choose it, and it will show you that these boundaries refers to the territorial authorities in New Zealand. So if it is correct, then we can proceed. And in other cases, if you have your own map prepared or download from the government website, then you can also upload your own map here. Then the second step is to add your data. So it allows you to upload a CSV or Excel file. Let's try. And this one is the rental bond data we download and create. So it looks like this, and it automatically prepare a baseline map in Choropleth mapped format, with the first column showing the TA, and then from 2019, Q1, 2, 3, 4, up to 2023, Q1. So if it looks good, then we can visualize it. Yeah, so it looks something like this. So you will find Auckland and Queenstown are the 2 TA with the highest housing rent. And the rental gradient is represented by this color-link code. So you are allowed to choose different color-link code, say, for example, using from dark red to orange and yellow. And you can create different columns, say, for example, whether it's 2019, Q1, or the latest one, 2023, Q1. Wow, it looks much higher range than 2019. And in the legend, it automatically produces this bar, and you can click show caption, then it will make a number here representing the weekly rent. And the map prepared by Datawrapper is interactive, which can immediately show the value when your cursor moves there. Queenstown is 620, and then Central Otago is 433, and Auckland is 547. These are median rent. So you can also click make map zoomable. So then this positive and negative sign would be provided now. It's very user-friendly. And then you can also hide the regions without data and also change about the alignment. Then the second function is to annotate. And maybe this would be the median rent of VA in New Zealand. 2023, Q1. Then the data source will be the MBIE rental bond data. Provide the link here and type MBIE rental bond data. It's created by EasyYY. And you can also choose to show labels on the map. Say, for example, Auckland. And you will show correspondingly the location of Auckland. And I really would like to show the two most expensive part, which would be Queenstown. Yeah, so both North Island and the South Island will have one legend showing the prices. Then the last one would be the layout change. Then you can also choose automatic dark mode, image downloadable in PNG format, embed link, and include social media share button. And last will be to publish. So you provide the link, embed the code, and also the PNG downloadable image. It looks very nice, isn't it?